I know, just thinking about it. Eric?
Thinking about getting hit. Ooh.
Who wins that one on Sunday?
Oh, the Chargers. The Chargers win this football game. Let me tell you something.
L.A. Superchargers.
You know,
Wait, that's San Diego.
I know they need to move back so I can stop getting it wrong.
The Chargers and all of their, I hate to say, their 20 fans. And this is a good football team, though. It really is. And it's battle-tested. It's road-tested. It's 8-1 on the road. People talk about, I've heard y'all say it here, that, you know, Phillip Rivers has never beaten Tom Brady. This football team didn't care about that. You know, this is Anthony Lynn, and this is in the playoffs. This is a team that I don't think a lot of people give respect to. Joey Bosa hadn't played a lot of the season. He got him back.
True.
You know, this is a team that is very aggressive on defense. They got 7 sacks last week. And a quarterback like Tom Brady that's not mobile, not a mobile quarterback. And this is not the Patriots team that we're used to seeing anyway. This is not that same Patriots team. If this was any other team and the Chargers were playing them, the Chargers would be a favorite. But they're playing the Patriots, you know, and the New England Patriots, you know, they are I think for sure, the greatest football dynasty we've seen in football. But I'm gonna say this right now. It's over. The dynasty's over with.
Over.
It's over.
Do we get that on camera?
You got it on camera.
On tape.
It's on tape. It's over. I said this last. I said this last year.
You said that, not him. Yeah. You said that.
You didn't
right?
say that. No, don't take blame for that. Don't take the blame for that. You know, last year I said that the Patriots would make it to the Super Bowl, but the Eagles would win. I bet Joy right here. She still owed me $400 on that bet. I got my money. Yeah, she owed me money for that. $400.
I'm not betting you.
$400 dinner. and I said the Eagles would win that. I didn't even want the points, straight up. In 2008, when the Giants wouldn't beat the Patriots, and what the Patriots 16-0?
Well, they're 18-0 at the time.
I said that the Giants would beat them. I didn't want the points. You know, that was a very good Patriots football team. But this football team the Chargers have, very good. And I'd say underrated. Even Anthony Lynn, to me, is an underrated coach. And he didn't get the credit that he deserves.
Yep.
And the Chargers have a kicker now. They have a kicker. They have a guy to kick 5 field goals last week.
2 kickers. They added one yesterday to kick off.
Did it? Well, okay. So that's my case for the Chargers.
That's a strong case.
I like the Chargers also. I think it's going to be close. I got it 30-27. I think the thing is, Skip, is that what they're going to do early, they're going to try to get the ball out of Tom because they know they come with the pressure. Ingram and Bosa can put pressure on the quarterback. See, the thing is, I like when you bump the receivers because you want Tom to get off his first throw. Now, Bosa and Ingram, it's your time because we're going to make him pull the ball down. We're going to take away Edelman that quick throw. We're going to take away Gronk on the first throw. Now it's your job to get home. So when he brings it down to bring it back up again to throw it, you guys should be there.
You better take away James White.
Well,
Okay?
Well,
he's the leading receiver. That's all
we know that.
Okay.
Oh, check down Tommy. We know how he wants to do it. He wants to swing the ball out of the back.
Is that legal now?
Well, what type of time?
Check down.
But you criticize Aaron Rodgers for that. Oh, he don't want the ball. He just
his yards per attempt fell to he's like 24th in the league.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers. You want to talk about dinking and dunking?
You know what's good.
Well, I just opened the door.
We're not haters. We're not haters.
It's my time. It's my time. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Your time, Shane.
18.
Thank you. I believe the Chargers offense, they know they're going to have to get somewhere around 28 points. That's what it's going to take to beat the Patriots in New England. I believe they have the type of offense that can get to 28 points. How healthy is Melvin Ingram? He didn't look very healthy to me playing with
Melvin Gordon?
Melvin, Melvin. They got a bunch of Melvin. Ingram and Gordon. Melvin Gordon, he doesn't look healthy to me. But I think, Skip, he does, you know, just the fact of him being out there, they can throw it to him. He'll get, you know, screen. He's very, very good on the screen plays. But nobody runs the screens like New England. James White is unbelievable at the screens. I wouldn't be surprised, Skip, if they ran the ball more New England, if they didn't run it more than they threw it.
They might.
To try to neutralize that pass rush and maybe try to keep Phillip Rivers because, look, he knows he doesn't have the greatest of defenses. So the best way to neutralize Phillip Rivers is to keep his butt on the sideline. I still like the Chargers to win this game.
Mr. Dickerson.
Yes,
when you
sir.
made that $400 bet last year, did you have inside information from Coach Belichick that he was going to bench Malcolm Butler for the entire Super Bowl? Because you got so lucky because that tilted the playing field in Philadelphia's direction.
So now Malcolm Butler's Deion Sanders.
I said, now he's a shutdown corner now.
Well, he was this year,
corner.
Second half of the year for Tennessee. He was really good. They gave him a bunch of money.
He got benched in the first half. You saw that, too.
He bounced back.
And what?
That old-ass man, Tom Brady, I don't know, it was less than a year ago, he threw for 505 yards against that top 5 Philly defense. I don't know how he
Who
did it.
won?
ED.
Who won?
Wait, he scored
Who won?
33. That's the most a Super Bowl loser has ever scored.
Skip.
Ever.
Thank you. Said the key word, loser.
Even the oldest man can sometimes walk without a cane.
Does Tom Brady play defense? He does not play
See
defense.
what you're doing? Stop doing that.
They gave up 41 to Nick Foles? Really? 41?
You know what?
How do you do
Mahomes
that?
today.
You didn't say a word. When he shut down, oh my goodness.
I hear
Come on,
everything
Skip.
both of you just
Come on,
said.
Skip.
Anthony Lynn he should probably be coach of the year. I don't know.
Thank
I haven't
you.
really
They're
weighed
probably
it.
going to give it to Nagy
Maybe.
in Chicago.
Maybe, but he was
He definitely did
extraordinary.
some
He
strong
was
consideration.
extraordinary, and he's your friend and teammate.
He is.
ex-teammate. But in the end, this game will boil down to one quarterback versus the other. And I say it all the time right here on Undisputed. One man in sports I do not bet against is that old-ass man up in Foxborough. I do not bet against Tom Brady in the cold, in the playoffs, in Foxborough. And it's going to be 25-ish degrees through that game. Not really hitting weather, as you say. You wouldn't love that, would you?
No, I don't like it.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
That man played in Texas his whole career. Then he came to LA.
But you know how it is in cold weather.
Yeah.
It's going to boil down to another non-cold weather quarterback, Phillip Rivers, who's never been great in the postseason. He's 5-5 in the postseason. He's 11 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Do I even need to start on what Tom Brady has done with the chips pushed to the middle of the
Oh,
table?
he's unbelievable, Skip.
He's got every throwing record you can have in the postseason.
And he also got the greatest NFL coach in history.
Okay, whatever. Well, I hope that guy rises and shines and has a bounce-back game Sunday, because the defense started to show some signs of clicking a little bit late, and it was against the Bills and the Jets. But still, I saw some positivity on defense that I didn't see all year. This is the worst defense Belichick has ever provided Brady. This is the worst receiving core he has ever had in his 19 years in New England. And yet, this is going to be Tom Brady's greatest achievement. And he's going to benefit from a Phillip Rivers who will turn back into Phillip Rivers in this game. Both of you know in your heart of hearts, you really can't trust Phillip in this game at that place. That's what it'll boil down. As simple as that. Because on paper, you're right. It's a mismatch on paper. If you just do strength to strength, it's...
Still gonna win this
You know what?
Kids.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. You know, the thing with the Chargers is, yes, Phillip Rivers has had a tendency to turn the football over early in the football game, late in the football game too. You know, when it counts. But I really believe that Four is a well-rounded team. You know, defense, offense, running the football, special teams.
They got it all.
The Chargers have it all.
They're just a good football team.
They're a solid, good football team.
They're 8-1 on the road this year. That's outrageously great.
Because even when they play at home, it's like being on the road for them.
Okay.
I mean, so this is not a big deal. The cold weather, most definitely. But you know this well as I do, Shannon. When you're in the cold, when you first get out there, you ain't used to, man, it's cold out here, you know. But all of a sudden, when that game starts and you get to playing and that game is close, oh, no problem. We gonna do this. We finna beat them up here.
The old-ass man this year beat Deshaun head-to-head, and then he beat Aaron Rodgers, then he beat Patrick Mahomes. Then he went to Chicago and scored a season-high 38 points on the Bears at Chicago. He was washed up. He was over the hill, and he's ready. And trust me on this, he's got eyes and ears, especially when Hall of Famers blast him and say it's over, he's old-ass, and the dynasty's done. He will hear about this, and you will pay for it.
I paid for it, Skip.
Oh, yeah. You know what? He did. He outgunned Mahomes. But does that make up for losing the Bortles? Oh, he did outgun Deshaun Watson. Does that make up for losing to Tannehill? What about Marcus Mariota?
Bortles threw for 373 against Bortles. Does that make up for it?
Whoa. Why Tom Brady didn't throw for 473? You said he just threw for the most yards in playoff history, and he couldn't even beat old Blake Bortles.
Every big challenge he had this year, he rose.
I still say he's an
10
old man.
points.
He's too old for this league, you know. But he's great still. I give it. He's still great.
Oh, he's great, but he's
still
too
great.
old. I see.
He's too
Oh,
old.
yeah. The NFL said,
Eric,
you know what the
good to have
NFL is? No country for old men.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
You know what? New England's a good place for old men.
Good luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you. Come on,
Be
Skip.
exciting.
Rub that head one more time. There you go.
I was
are the
like,
Rams
wait.
gonna win? Yes, we are.
I
There
can
we
do
go.
it.
Yes, we are.
Got a
Well, the
hard head.
Steelers, they might be not playing right now, but they're